Part two of today's Local 6 Legal Line. I don't know what I was going to say there, but it didn't come out right, so we'll try that again. Part two of today's Local 6 Legal Line with attorneys Teris, Swanson and Kevin Shannon of the Bryan Law Center in Paducah. And we are talking about fireworks, and somebody, somewhere, somehow, every single year does something they shouldn't do with fireworks, and that's what we're trying to avoid here, is getting some legal advice that hopefully you will heed. Let's talk about laws about shooting off fireworks. Teris, I imagine these might vary a little bit from community to community. What are some locally?
That is correct. They vary state by state and city by city and county by county. So wherever you're at, you need to check those county, city, and state ordinances. In Kentucky, there is a 200-foot perimeter law, for example, so you cannot shoot off a firework without having at least 200 feet complete circumference of vehicles, any type of structure, or people. So that's one of the reasons why most cities you just can't shoot them off, because you don't have that 200-foot distance. So that's an example of an ordinance that you will need to look up and make sure you're following all those.
Let's talk about some particular types of fireworks. And what I'm getting at here is that many of you remember as a kid, certain types of fireworks, I don't know why I can't talk today, it must be the rain. Certain types of fireworks were outlawed, that you were not supposed to have them in certain areas. And so you would know somebody who said, well, so-and-so went across the state line and they bought some in Missouri or Tennessee or wherever. So the question is, Kevin, is it legal or illegal to transport fireworks across state lines?
I don't know for sure, Dave, but I'm 99.9% positive that it is illegal to transport fireworks from a state where it's legal into a state where it's not legal. It doesn't matter that you go to an adjacent state and they're legal and you buy them legally there. As soon as you bring them into the next state and it's illegal, you violated a law. So again, especially with fireworks, and again, within the law, fireworks, shooting fireworks, fireworks displays, they are deemed ultra hazardous activities. I mean, they're explosives. They just happen to be entertaining. You got to be really careful, because you can also find yourself in violation of federal laws for transporting explosive devices. So you think you're dealing with fireworks, and you know the federal government, the ATF, thinks you're dealing with explosive devices.
Got about 45 seconds left, and in the moments we have left remaining, Teris, what are some quick things we should overall just remember about fireworks this holiday season? Safety is paramount. Like Kevin said, it's best just to leave it to the professionals, but if you're insistent on doing something in your backyard, again, check all your local ordinances, make sure you're following those. Buy your fireworks from a licensed dealer. Make sure they have a license. They should show you their license, because these are nothing to mess with. After you've use your fireworks, make sure you douse them with water. Keep a 5-gallon bucket at a minimum beside where you're shooting off your fireworks. If you light a dud, for example, leave it alone. Don't try to relight it. Leave it alone for at least 20 to 30 minutes and then douse it in water for as long as you feel safe doing that. And it's always best to have, you know, a good water source nearby, because you don't want to catch anything on fire or hurt anyone. Some good advice indeed. Unfortunately, we have more questions, but I don't have time to get those answered today. So if you have other particular questions, you're welcome to give them a call at the Bryan Law Center. But Teris, Swanson, Kevin Shannon, our guests today on both editions of Local 6 Legal Line. Want to review these segments? Bet you can. Give us just a little bit of time, and we'll post it under the Legal Line icon online at WPSDLocal6.com.